Hello, welcome back if you're a current subscriber, welcome if you're new. So I shared my haul with you of Scentsy's Bring Back My Bars, and I got right to work on warming them, only because obviously they are limited for this month only, and I really wanted to decide what was going to be club worthy, what was going to go in there and what ones I was just going to order more of, or which ones I did not love. Now, I had several people have reached out to me about like December 31st and bars going away. If you are interested in a Scentsy club and you want some information, just message me on Instagram. That's probably the easiest way. And ask me to help you, because it is super easy and it's not worth losing bars. So just a heads up on that. I won't get into full detail on this because I think there's a lot of videos out there, and I feel like I don't want to keep talking about Scentsy Club, but I do kind of feel, like I said in my video, I think Scentsy is kind of pushing things that way, only because I'm seeing so many different collections versus loves in the catalog. So let's get into this before I continue to ramble. So I'm going to break it down by rooms, and then I'll go through at the end and kind of tell you what my thoughts are. So let's start out with my husband's bathroom and the laundry room. And I have notes here. So so you know, because it just helps me so I can kind of remember what I did. So first we have Woodland Suede, which is tranquil wooded wonderland, redolent with red oak, smoky cedar, suede musk, and bright winter lemon. So I used 4 cubes because I do use that candle crock in there. And I put 2 in there, and then 1 in each of the mini warmers. So this was strong for about 18 hours. And I did leave the warmers on overnight because it's on the far end of the house. And so I kind of thought, well, then when I wake up, those were the only warmers that were on, so I could really see how it is. Oh yeah, it was strong. So 18 hours strong. At 18 hours, it finally went to medium. And this went, like I said, total 18 hours. And I took it out Tuesday at noon because then I'm going to put the second scent in. So this is honestly, I still feel like this is I loved it. I do think this is like walking in a wooded area with a clean man. That's kind of the vibe I get with warming this. So that's just my feelings. Maybe it's because of the cedar and the suede. I don't know. I wish it was more woody. To me, it's not woody. It's more of that suede and musk. It is great. My husband enjoyed it, and several kids commented. So I think this might just sit in my club for a little bit. I do have 2 more bars coming, but I do think I'll let it sit in my quarterly and maybe get a couple more bars and then take it out. I don't know that I would keep this forever. And now that we're voting for Bring Back My Bar, I think that ends today. It is Friday. I will say I'm really kind of disappointed, sadly, in the Bring Back My Bar voting because there's so many repeats. But then that makes me think, why am I clubbing this? I'm just going to order a 6-pack, and then because you're going to vote it back in 2 years. So I will have to look when this was back, but I just feel like we're continually voting back the same bars. There's so many bars right now that were here within the last 6 months. I'm totally confused by that. But anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to ramble, I'm sure, but let's go back to the scent. Woodland Suede. I did enjoy this. Like I said, I'm going to order a couple more, but honestly, I may just order 6 and then not put it in my club, only because I just am very disappointed in what I'm seeing in the Bring Back My Bar. And I will also say, I've been keeping track of like what's been the top, and let's see if that actually flows through, because I feel like this last voting, there was a lot of scents that were in the top list that didn't come back. So I'm not sure how I feel about the whole voting process. But anyway, gosh, okay, I'm sorry that I'm already starting that way. Okay, and then scent 2 was Apple Press. And again, laundry room and my husband's bathroom. I say it's his bathroom, it's the guest bathroom, but he uses it. Because when he gets ready for work, he doesn't want to wake me. It's not that he uses it primarily. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the smell of crisp fall days, crunchy apples, juicy pears, and a hint of the last full roses of the summer. Okay, so somebody did ask me about my labels. I did post the Amazon link in my Bring Back My Bar haul video. If you want me to link it again, just ask me. I do put the round, normally I put the round stickers with the date because I do have 2 different types. And then I do make these for my bars because obviously they don't have scent notes. So this I wrote, okay, I'm gonna put it over here so I don't have to keep looking at my side, sorry. I don't usually like share this much detail, but I was trying to be thorough for you and hopefully that helps. But keep in mind, if you don't have scent preferences that are like mine, my opinion is mine, right? Like I wouldn't want to sway someone, but if you generally like scents that I do, you may have the same opinion. I don't know. I'm just watch a lot of Scentsy videos because there are so many out there in the Bring Back My Bar collection. Gosh, some people haven't even gotten theirs, but anyway, okay. So I put in 3 or 4 cubes because I put in 3 at noon. At 5 p.m., now I had this in my candle crock, so that is super hot. At 5 p.m., it was light. I literally was like, I thought I put in that apple scent. I went in the hallway and I was like, where is it? It was very light. So I added the number 4 cube. At 8:45, it was light. Wednesday, I took it out at 12 p.m. It was light. This did not perform for what I thought it would. Now, people were saying it's like Johnny Appleseed. I think it's more, to me, it's more like a peeling apple. I don't enjoy the scent. No, it smells like a peeling apple, except a peeling apple has way better performance than this. Like a peeling apple like knocks out my whole open concept. You could probably smell it to the driveway. This was very light. So please let me know if you had the same experience because I used half a bar. I feel like I should have gotten performance in those tiny rooms. I was very disappointed. Clearly this will not be a repurchase. So that was a big womp womp. Okay. Next room, let's go to my bathroom because this was definitely interesting. First day, I started with Flirtatious because I was super excited about this because I had an old bar from like 10 years ago. Well, it clearly smelled like wax, but I thought, well, gosh, I used some of it, so I must have liked it, right? Clearly my scent preferences have changed or this bar changed. So Flirtatious is fruity and vibrant, a combination of green apple, grapefruit, and white amber. I do not like Scentsy's grapefruit. It is not my jam. Let me just say that because so many of these bars that I'm warming have grapefruit. Now this obviously has like amber, which I can smell, but I think it's Scentsy's grapefruit because the North Call 2 has that. And then there's another scent with grapefruit. I'm drawing a blank on one other one I warmed recently that I did not like that had grapefruit. So I was talking with a friend and I was telling her, like, just don't, if you like grapefruit, you may like this if you like Scentsy's grapefruit. I just have found I don't, okay? But the other problem, now Charlie's he's right here. The other problem I found with this, it is light. I took it out after 8 hours. It was so light. It was perfumey. It had this old musky scent. I did not enjoy this, which was very disappointing based on the scent notes. Like with that apple, I did not really smell that. All I smelled was grapefruit and amber. Not a win, not a repurchase. Okay, scent number 2 is Coconut Palm, which is tropical coconut, musky patchouli with a subtle green notes. Okay, 9 a.m. I put this in. Let's see. So I definitely got a shredded coconut, but then I got this rancid kind of like oil scent. So I put it in at 9. I said at 5 p.m. it was medium. I turned off the warmers at 8 p.m. and I wrote yuck. I know some people were about this, but I don't know. Okay, so because I'm really trying to make sure that it's a yuck and I'm a glutton for punishment, I used 2 cubes initially and I just put this in my bathroom and shut the door again. So because I always want to be like, okay, is it just first impression? Did I really give it a fair share? And because I got to use it, I put 2 more in just now before I started doing this video and it's around 9 a.m. So again, we'll see. Literally, if I get down there and it is just stinky, I will immediately take it out. But if you have this, have you warmed it with something else that helps? But to me, maybe it is that patchouli or the muskiness that I'm picking out. It literally makes my stomach hurt when I smell it. Obviously, that's not a winner. It's not a repurchase. So sad. I was hoping for there's a vendor wax that I love that literally is like a favorite scent of mine. And I was so hoping it was like that. And then when I put it, when I got it, I was like, no, that is nowhere near that. Okay. Okay. I do have one winner, it looks like, in this room. Flower Shop, which is just like walking into a flower shop, which I agree. Now, I think I watched several videos, so I'm not going to say one person because I saw several people who have experience with florals, like working in a floral shop, like families that garden, whatever. And they said they definitely smell like white roses with this. And I will say, okay, I'm going to try not to get upset, okay, when I smell this. I'm sorry. I literally used 1 cube. I put it in at 9 a.m. At 12 p.m. I said it was strong, 4 p.m. was medium, and I left it in until the next day, and it was still medium when I took it out on Thursday. I love this, and I will, okay, it does remind me of a floral shop, and does that evoke some different memories for me? Absolutely it does. But I will say I do definitely get the green of the stems in this. And I do pick up a little bit of those, like a rosy scent or carnation scent maybe to me. But I love green. So this is definitely going in my club. Yeah, it is. I am going to stock up on this, but this will go in my quarterly only because I feel like this is going to be something I enjoy. Now, if I find out, in a year I'm not going through it as much because it is so darn strong and it is a unique scent, then I will change. But I would rather put it in my club than change my mind in 6 months when I really want to warm this and then I don't have it. So that one is definitely club worthy to me. And it's so unique to Scentsy that I just can't not get it. Okay. Now let's go to my bedroom. Oh, my bedroom had much better luck than other areas. Okay, so let's start with day 1. Where's my bedroom? Okay, so I was so excited about this one. So this is melon and apple granita. I have grape granita, which is in my club. I love that. This is crisp apple and sweet melon surge with sparkling citrus. Okay, so, oh my gosh, I just got wax on me? Okay. So this, I didn't, like the first day I was doing this, I didn't put in the times, but I put this in and at 12 hours, it was still strong. I believe it was Monday morning I started these. So Monday morning I put this in. At 12 hours, it was strong. At 18 hours, it was medium and I took it out for scent number 2, which is coming up. So strong for 12 hours strong. And at 18 hours when I rechecked, walking in and out of my room and being in there, it was medium. This is definitely for 3 cubes. A powerhouse performer. I think I could do this absolutely in my open concept, which I will as soon as it gets warm. This is going to be so great in my open concept. This is summer goodness. This definitely, it was harder to warm right now because it's winter and there's snow on the ground, but I really enjoyed that. That is in my club and I will grab a few more bars before it heads out at the end of the month. Next up, oh my gosh. Okay, cucumber lime. I used only 2 cubes of this. So, cool, refreshing blend of mellow cucumber and tangy lime. So I put this in on Tuesday at 9 a.m. It was strong at 1 p.m. 4 p.m. it was medium, and 5 p.m. it was light, but that was okay because this is definitely a strong scent. But I was okay that it kind of mellowed out a little bit. And it mellowed out a little bit more than I thought, but maybe it was just because it was so strong that when I went back in, like in and out of my room, I was like, oh, okay, now it's finally tolerable. This is definitely could be in an open concept. Yes, I do smell cucumber. Yes, I do smell lime, but I really do enjoy this. It really is a great mix of the two. Again, I am looking forward to, as long as Scentsy brings back Rainbow Sherbet, I'm going to mix that with this. I think it would be a really unique blend. I don't know. I have a few ideas for this in the summer. Again, it was kind of hard to warm because this is not a winter scent, but obviously I needed to warm it to find out about performance and if I like the overall scent, and I do. So this for me is, these are gonna go in my club. Will they stay forever? I don't know. But I am gonna order more before the end of the month of these, and they are gonna go in my club. Okay, next. My bedroom like killed the scents this week, okay? Vanilla cream. I have Simply Vanilla in my club, but I honestly think I enjoy this more. I should have brought the bars up again, but this has a creaminess, and this is, I'll tell you the scent notes, French vanilla with a touch of coconut milk. I used 3 cubes. I do get the milk, but I love scents that have like a coconut milk. Okay, so I put it in at 5 p.m. and at 8 p.m. it was strong. This one I left on overnight because I loved it that much. It is just a creamy, this should be called, okay, creamy vanilla. I mean, that's what I would call it, but this almost reminds me of like a vanilla bean, like a fresh one that you scrape for baking. Simply Vanilla is not a bakery. I think that's what the difference is. So they're both unique. I never thought I would say this, but I really do find I like Scentsy's vanilla scents. Now, I don't enjoy others vanillas, but these two have been winners for me. They're both going to be in my club. I'm going to tell you that. When you want a scent that just calms you when you're having stress and you want something just to calm you, this really was it felt good, okay? So I put it in at 5 p.m. It continued on for 24 hours. When I took it out at 24 hours, it was medium. So for it to last all night and me to wake up and be like, oh, I can smell it, like that's a winner for one. And the fact that when I took it out at 24 hours, it was still medium. Now again, I only took it out, which was sad because I wanted to test the next scent. So highly recommend. I was really disappointed to take that one out of my warmers, and it will go in my club if you didn't realize that or if I didn't say it enough times. Next up, hazelnut latte. Okay, so when I took that one out, this went in. Okay, so hazelnut latte is frothy steamed milk, toasted hazelnuts, espresso, and vanilla with a dusting of cinnamon. Yeah, that's what it is. Honestly, this reminds me a lot of hazelnut frosting. So if you don't have that, which I don't, but I have like a 6-pack, if you don't have that and you really want to try a hazelnut, this I highly recommend, okay? This really doesn't smell like it's more hazelnut than latte. I don't really smell an overpowering sense of cinnamon, but this was a dreamy, creamy hazelnut with a little bit of like espresso note in the background. This is going in my club. I don't have anything like this, but I do think you'll enjoy this if you missed out on the other. That is going to my club, and I am going to grab a 6-pack of that one before it goes. Okay, so I'm going to talk about my studio space next. I didn't take any notes because this is in my studio, and I've been up here cleaning, organizing, doing some work, applying for jobs, all this kind of fun stuff up here. So the next one is Crumb Top. This one is the perfect blend of oats, butter, and brown sugar to top off your favorite dessert. Now, I see oats and honey is in the top 25 again, which we just had that. Was it 6 months ago or was it a year ago? Anyway, way too soon. That one I took out of my club because it's way too oaty. I didn't enjoy it. But this one is truly, you get butter, you get brown sugar, and then you get a hint of the oats. This reminds me of a vendor wax. You can ask if you want to know, but I did share it on Instagram. So obviously this is a winner. This is still going in my studio right now, but I've been in and out of my studio all week, and I only turn my warmers on when I'm in here. But I mean, literally it's been in here all week on and off. So I don't know exactly how many hours, but today is Friday and it's still in the warmers. I can still smell it. I forgot one night to turn the warmers off in here. I generally turn the warmers off when I leave, and I came up here in the morning and I could smell it with the door open. This, and I only used 3 cubes. Next off, I'm going to test this in my open concept downstairs, probably before my next, what I warmed or melting basket, for the week. I don't know if I'll do it this weekend. I think I'm going to wait 2 weeks because I've had so much Scentsy I've been testing. But I am going to try this in my open concept to see how it does. I generally like a bar or bar and a half in my open concept because of the warmers I have, but it'll be a true test if the rest of this can perform in that open concept. This is I think one of my favorites from this collection. Honestly, this is fabulous if you're a bakery lover. I don't feel like that's a blender. I know I saw so many people say it's a blender, it's a blender. And I'm like, so I only ordered one bar and then I got it and I was like, this is not a blender. This is like scream it from the rooftops. Scentsy finally has one that they should have everywhere, but they don't. Okay. Next up, okay, I gotta go back to my open concept. Okay, this is gonna be real ugly. Let me just be honest, okay? Yeah, okay. Let me pull the first one I warmed in here. Sticky cinnamon bun. Cinnamon and a sweet icing with warm nutty nuances. All I can smell in this. Monday I put it in 9 a.m. 6 hours, it is strong. Or at 6 hours, it went to medium. So it was strong for the first 6 hours. At 6 hours, it was medium. At 12 hours, it was medium. I had to take it out. This literally smells like hot cinnamons that you put on your Christmas cookies. I use them on my mistletoe wreath cookies. All I smell is that cinnamon. I cannot handle this. I thought, oh, maybe I'll order another bar and just see. Oh, but it just is so spicy. So disappointing. I don't know what to say. Like, I know I've had that bar like 10 years ago, but I really think my preferences have changed because I do not like that one at all. That was so disappointing for me. I'll tell you the truth. Next up is Autumn Blaze Maple. So this one is crisp apples, earthy pumpkin with golden maple syrup, warm cinnamon, and a ribbon of smoldering oak. Okay, so I put this in at 9 a.m. on Tuesday. And it was strong at 3 hours, and then I wrote it was medium at noon. At 4 p.m. it was medium. 8 p.m. it was light, and I took it out, and I'll tell you what scent I put in next. So this petered out kind of quickly, honestly. I mean, it was 11 hours, which give or take. I mean, it was 11 hours, but I mean, that great performance that you get, strong for 3 hours. And this is just my house. And then it was light at 8 p.m. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing. Some people complain that they only get 3 hours out of certain scents. So I think it's not bad overall. I just think this isn't my cup of tea, which is hard for me to say because I love maple scents normally. I did get 2 of these because I thought I would love this. So I will eventually use this in the fall for, I'll save it for next fall. I hope I don't regret putting this in my club or grabbing more. Let me know how you feel about this one, because this one is kind of, I'm unsure about. Like, should I club it just in case that come fall I'm like totally in love with this? I don't know. So that one is kind of, I'm a little unsure about how I feel if I want to add that. I mean, I enjoyed it overall, but it wasn't like a love. Like, I just felt like it was okay. It was just a good scent. All right, now my stomach is growling. Okay. Hopefully you can't hear that. Okay, next up. Oh, okay. This is okay, I got a little story with this. Okay, so Tuesday at 8 p.m. I put this in. This is cranberry muffin. So this is bright cranberries, brown sugar, and nuances of walnuts and toffee. So I put it in at 8 p.m. on Tuesday. I turned it off at 11 because obviously I was going to go to bed. So Wednesday, I turned it on at 9 a.m. I usually wait until the kids are out of the house. I do my Bible study, and then I turn the warmers on. At 12 p.m. it was medium, and I got a tart cranberry. That's what I was smelling. It's like that saying, where's the beef? Like, where's the muffin? Because all I could get was the cranberry, and it was tart. By 4 p.m. it was medium to light. Honestly, it was just kind of fading. So I feel like the performance wasn't overall great. It was so tart that I had to take it out at 4 p.m. So I used a bar and a half. Like, I felt like that was good for, I should have, it should have performed, and where was the muffin? I don't know. Do you really get muffin in this? I just get cranberry. Now, again, I have more of this, and I think I have one more bar, so I'm going to finish it. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with, obviously, the autumn Blaze maple, and then the cranberry muffin. We'll see at the end of the month. Maybe it's because it's winter and I'm just not a big cranberry person and I want more of the bakery piece and I don't get the bakery piece. Again, that's just my preference, okay? So the next up, I took that out at 4 p.m. on Wednesday. So then I put in rum raisin cookie, which is freshly baked cookie dough, spiced with rum, raisin, and clove, okay? On cold, I really liked this. Okay, so Wednesday, 4 p.m. I took it out at 8 p.m. It was medium. It was never strong in my open concept. It was medium, and I literally couldn't handle it because it was clove and a hot cinnamon. I just kept smelling hot cinnamon, and I'm like, okay, sticky cinnamon bun was warm days before this, so there shouldn't have been any cinnamon in the area. Ugh. I have another bar. I will warm it and make sure I've given it my best effort, okay? That one is, I'm unsure about because it's bakery. I'm just like, okay, I have another bar. I'm going to warm it. We'll see what happens. So maybe at the end of the month, I'll do a Scentsy club, add it with you so you can see what makes it, or I'll do a post, whatever. Okay, last but not least, the last one I warmed, and then the other ones I'll show you that I didn't warm yet or why I didn't warm them yet. The last one I did in my open concept, so maybe this is I don't think this is open concept worthy just based on my experience in my house. So I took out the rum raisin cookie because I literally could not handle it. And then at 8 p.m. I put this in. At 10:30 p.m. I went to bed, so my warmers are off and it's light. I'm just like, I smell a nice scent. Did I tell you what this was? No. Fried ice cream is vanilla with a nutty touch along with cinnamon and caramel. I did like what I was smelling when I could smell it. I did get a nice vanilla cinnamon with a little bit of something else. Maybe it's like that corn, because I think when my brother made it, he rolled it in like cornflakes or something like that. Maybe that's what I get. But I did like what I was smelling, but it was so dang light that I was like, I wanted it to be a powerhouse. It wasn't. So, okay, so it went from 8 p.m. to 10:30 and it was light. Thursday at 6 a.m. I turned on the warmers, and at 10 a.m. it was still light. I left it in until last night because I just was like, I'm done. I literally have given this, 12, 13 hour, whatever it ended up being, 8 p.m. And then I took it out last night around that. So I bet it was like 12 hours that I had this in. And I'm just like, I'm done. I'm over it. Like, I loved the light fragrance of the vanilla, the cinnamon, and a little bit of nuttiness or cornflakes, whatever it was. But it wasn't strong enough in that area. So I think I have another bar of this. Yes, I do. I am going to do this in my bedroom, bathroom. But again, or I can do it in the studio. Again, if it performs in the smaller space and I really, really love it, I will club it. But I'm unsure at this point, only based on performance, because it was so light. I don't know. Overall, let me know your thoughts on Bring Back My Bar. What ones are you loving? Which ones are you going to club? Now, let me talk to you about the ones that I haven't warmed yet, because it doesn't mean that I don't. This one I want to warm today. Last night I put in a different wax, a vendor wax, because I just needed something that I loved in my warmers, okay? So, and I didn't want to do this last night. I'm going to put this in now this afternoon before my husband comes home, because usually Friday he gets home a little bit earlier. And so he can smell this, so it's perked me up. A strong brew of Guatemalan coffee beans and just a hint of, just a touch of hazelnut. So I do enjoy this on cold. I'm not a big coffee, if I can talk, I'm not a big coffee person. Oh my gosh, what a dork I am. But I do enjoy this because it's not it's not skunky coffee. It's not like Scentsy's Coffee Time or Coffee Tree, whatever that one was. So I'm going to warm this. So stay tuned for that one. Now, these three I did not like, and I think you obviously saw my opinion in my video if you watched it. But then last night I said to my husband, hey, I want to warm these scents, or should I just sell them? And can you smell them and tell me what you think? So my middle son and my daughter and my husband seemed to have very similar scent preferences. So they were all in the living room and my other son was asleep. otherwise I would have asked him, my youngest son, and my teenagers are hiding in their rooms doing homework. So I asked the three of them, can you please smell these and tell me, should I warm them or should I just sell them? Oh, they loved them all. So I think if I would have got all the bars, I'm guessing my husband would have loved every single one that I did not like. Okay, and my friend ordered which one is it? The green tea smoothie. I did smell that, and she buys opposite of what I do. But I won't haul that because she just ordered a 6-pack, and I got my Scooby-Doo warmer. I probably will show you that at one point. But she got it, and it literally smells like a matcha. I do not like it on cold. My husband probably would like it. Okay, so pear blossom and cucumber, which is, okay, I may need my readers for this because sometimes I shouldn't put all these words on here because then I can't read them because it's so small. I just need a little bit of help. Okay, so it's some rain-kissed jasmine, honeydew, and Meyer lemon, smothered by a splash of cucumber water. Okay, a splash. Wow, this definition is very fancy. Okay, so I don't know why am I smelling this. It does kind of remind me of aloe water cucumber. I don't like that scent, so I'm not saying it's the same. I'm just saying in that kind of category. What is it? Green, fresh? I don't know. I don't know what scent category is because I stay away from it. So I will warm this. My husband and the kids, like I said, enjoyed this, and I was like, fine, this is gonna go in that end of the house. And I told my two kids, I told Lizzie and Zach, Samuel was sleeping, if they want one of the cubes, just to let me know and I'll tell them where it is. So this is gonna go in my laundry room. I have a basket, so it'll be in there for them. So they enjoyed this. I'm not buying any more unless my husband says I would like more of that. The only one he's commented on Scentsy so far is Root Beer Float, and that's in my club. He loves that scent. Okay, next up is Mediterranean Spa. This wasn't the biggest winner with them, but they all said they enjoyed it. It's relaxed with the smooth, fresh, and breezy scent. It is very spa-like. I won't order more unless, again, any of them says they absolutely love it. Now, this just makes me laugh because I think this smells like an old lady perfume or lotion or body care. This is Quiver. This reminds me of my sweet grandma, but she is a little sassy, I told you. Okay, Quiver. Vanilla flower, warm sandalwood, sultry, night blooming tuberose in a seductive scent, meant to cause a shiver of delight. Nope, it didn't for me, but if it does you, fine. But literally, this was the first scent I asked my husband. I'm like, can you tell me if you like this? He's like, that's great. I'm like, well, okay. So those are the three I haven't warmed yet and that I will not be buying more of, and unless they say they really, really enjoy it, or I will not club those at all. So let's go through the ones that I'm not sure of yet. Perk Me Up, I need to warm. Fried ice cream, I will rewarm. Rum raisin cookie, I will rewarm. Cranberry muffin, I will rewarm. And autumn blaze maple, let me know your thoughts because I don't know if I'll use my last one because I just feel like maybe it's the vibe that I just can't do right now. So club worthy, and I am gonna order more of before the 31st. So woodland suede, maple and apple granita, hazelnut latte, cucumber lime, and Flower Shop. And then my biggest winners weekly winners are Vanilla Cream and Crumb Top. These two, all of these, but those two for my bakery heart, I just enjoyed those. I do want to share one more thing with you guys that I got. I love tumblers. If you're not following me on Instagram, if you want to, fine, whatever. But I do share more reels on there because it's just easier. And I got this, I think the boutique is whatever clever, but I did tag her on Instagram. This is absolutely stunning and gorgeous in person. After I got this, because you never know with new, when I order new tumblers, it's like, how great is it? Or am I going to buy more? And she still has going on right now, a sale of her Christmas stuff. So I went on there and ordered 2 more tumblers and her shipping is like $7. I was like, that is great. And this is just totally me, and it's got glitter and it's the ocean and I love the beach. So anyway, I did also post a reel on there of some nail sets that I've been working on. So I need to change my nails. I probably will do that this weekend. So I was doing a bunch of different tests and trials on what I want to put in my nails this week. I love making, you know, tips and trying different designs and all that kind of fun stuff. Anyway, this is a long-winded video. I hope you enjoyed. Again, I think Bring Back My Bar is a fun time. It's just something different and exciting, just like when Scentsy releases collections. I say a lot, obviously, too. So those are my thoughts. They don't need to be your thoughts, and it's totally okay to have different opinions. I am perfectly fine with that. If you, you know, let me know in the comments, you're like, you're crazy, I don't love that scent, I love this scent. But just remember, we all have different preferences and wheelhouses that we enjoy. If you watch my content and you still have complete opposite loves than me, then I totally appreciate you, because I watch a lot of content on YouTube and people who have opposite loves as mine, but I just thoroughly enjoy watching them, like I'm having a conversation or we're hanging out in, you know, the living room together, whatever the case may be. I just want to say, as a community, I'm loving everybody's positivity and just all the kindness. I've seen so many friend mail, random act of kindnesses out there. I've just seen so much positivity lately that I just want to just say, you know, we all need it. There are some things going on. Again, I'm sure if you know me in my life and things that are medical wise in my life, like there are stressors right now. So if you would like to pray for my family, I would really appreciate it. Yeah, I am not going to talk about it because I don't want to get upset. So anyway, life can be hard. So what I'm saying in all that is I just truly appreciate everybody just being a light in the world, in the community, and keep it up, because it's so great to see. And I just am so blessed by so many people that I talk to on a regular basis, and I feel like I could go to lunch with and just have a great time and laugh and just find joy and pleasure in their company. And I think that's a fun and great thing to have, and that you can be there for somebody through a text or a messenger or phone call for your friends who need you to be. And I think that's just truly great. That I mean, I come from a generation that in middle school, we used to have dial-up internet. We had to go into the library to use the computers to go on dial-up, and we were all excited. And, you know, to come to a world that's so virtual and so sometimes disconnected, because we're so used to that, which is sad that we don't always gather together, and then the whole 2020 happened. So anyway, again, I'm rambling. I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you for commenting, subscribing, liking my videos, and just being a light in this world. And with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Bye.